that?
The one with the great big leprechaun on it.
And even though it really isn't St. Patrick's Day until tomorrow, in less than just an hour, it will be St. Patrick's Day in Ireland, so why not begin celebrating now? Live at Muldoon Saloon in a tent, Coran Mahalik, Channel 7 Eyewitness News. Diane?
Actually, they began celebrating last night.
That's right. Thanks. They've got even more to celebrate on the Loyola campus tonight. Their Ramblers have racked up another victory in the NCAA tourney. Keith Bromery is there live in the middle of it all. Keith?
Diane, Loyola basketball fans here at Hamilton's Pub on North Broadway are just beginning their night of celebration, or at least they say they are. They say the victory celebration could go on until the sun comes up tomorrow morning.
Loyola basketball fans here on the campus of the university were glued to every available television set, watching their Ramblers do their thing.
3, 2, 1,
But the fans really went wild when the time ran out, and it was certain that the Ramblers had in fact rambled the victory. The students then took to the streets for an impromptu celebration. Police were forced to block off a section of Sheridan Road north of Devon as hundreds of victory-crazed fans crowded into the street. Though it was touch and go for a while for the Ramblers during the game, most fans never lost heart.
They come back. They just do things that don't amaze you.
I really can't believe it, because, this school is just like all of a sudden it's exploded within the last week.
Were you surprised?
No, not really. I felt they could go the 2 rounds. They could win the 2 rounds for sure. Nobody here thinks of celebrating is premature, even though the Ramblers are facing Georgetown next week. Most here say, bring on anybody. Our Ramblers are ready for it. Live from the north side, Keith Bromery, Channel 7, Eyewitness News. Back to you, Dick.
All right, Keith, love that spirit. Well, not everybody was in a
Civic Center. They rode the SMU Mustangs out of town with a fairly easy win over their bigger opponent. Let's look at it. Loyola fell behind early and trailed much of the first half, but they got their first lead when substitute Mike Senard grabbed a loose ball and laid it in. 27-26 Ramblers. The Ramblers took a 1-point lead into the intermission. Then they got the fast break going. Golston, Al Frederick Hughes, they go up by 5, and they smell the coffee. Then the Ramblers' outside game got hot. Al Frederick Hughes from the corner, 39-32 Loyola. SMU got shook up, hurt themselves. Bad pass to Andre Battle. Jam at the other end of the court, 45-38 Loyola. Super game from little point guard Carl Golston. Here he drives the lane, winds up hitting from the corner. He had 20 for the game. Loyola held on to their 7-point lead. And when big Andre Battle jams the ball inside, and with the free throw, Loyola up by 10 big ones. SMU couldn't keep up. Hughes loses the ball. Big John Conn stuffs it, but the Ramblers had their sights set on the basket, kept firing away right to the end. Even the subs got into the act. Klusendorf, watch him here with a reverse layup. The final, Gene Sullivan's Ramblers 70, SMU 57, and now on to Georgetown because plays like this. Alley-oop to Patrick Ewing, Georgetown.
Now I'm sure they're inundated with celebrants.
Well, it's nice that Loyola can sort of pick up where DePaul left off.
Yeah.
DePaul's been in the tournament a number of years. Loyola, their first crack in some time, and what a day they've had. The nation's longest winning streak, 19 straight. Jim Rose is with the Ramblers in Hartford, and let's go to Jim right now for a live report.
Well, Brad, we're live here at the Civic Center in Hartford. Forgive me for not wearing green on St. Patrick's Day, but the Irish eyes are smiling on the Loyola Ramblers. Now, for the first half, the smaller Ramblers played the